going to be going over your W3total cache tool that you have for WordPress. We are going to be going into our dashboard. You're going to go click here, go underneath add new, then we're going to type in W3 total cache. Alright, and it's going to be this one right here. As you can see, I always tell you, you want to use something that's got a lot of users. Okay, so this got 1 million active installs. As you can see, I've already have this on, so you would just install now like this says, and then it's going to show activate, and then you're just going to click activate after you type that in here. Then what we're going to do is it's going to bring you to your plugin page. Probably you want to make sure that that is activated on your plugins page. Once it is, on your left dashboard at the bottom, you're going to see something that's called performance. You'll go to it and click it, and then what's going to happen is it's going to bring you to this page, and this is what your actual total cache plugin is. So you want to scroll up and you want to go to the left side and hit general settings. Okay, now you don't really need to worry about any of these things down here on general settings, because the way that this plugin is set up, this tool has everything in the line going down right here, and all of that's going down on that side and it's going across right here, so that just brings you straight to the one. But we're just going to scroll down and I'm going to show you what to activate. You want your page cache checked, minify checked. This is just something, if you're gonna just leave that default the way it is. You don't really need to fool with that. Okay, so we won't go into that. You'll want to get your database cache enabled. You'll want to get your object cache enabled. Your browser, enable that. Now let me talk to you a second about a CDN. Okay, a CDN, what this does is this is a content delivery network. What it is it's designed to export all of your data, your media files, your pages, and anything that's on your website all over the different areas of the world, to where whenever somebody comes to your website in a different area across the globe, that they'll have something they can connect to close by. It won't have to reroute them all the way over here to where you actually have your website at. That way they can have a quicker experience with being able to upload your website. So getting one of these is something that you should do. There's going to be a little bit of a charge for a year to do this. I haven't done it on this site yet. I'm getting ready to do it on this site. So if you would want to do this, you would just click enable, and then you would just scroll down the list, figure out which one of these you would want to use. A lot of people use Amazon, a lot of people use Max CDN. Okay, it just really, and then Rackspace. It just really depends on who you want to use. Okay, but you'll have to go to their website. You'll have to get a key, and then once you get that key, you'll have to come back to this site, save your setting, and then it's going to bring you to a CDN page where you put your username and your key in, and then you're going to hit that and you're going to save it, and then at the top it's going to have a list over this of exporting your media for your CDN, and then a bunch of other things you got to do. So there's going to be 4 different buttons you're going to have to click before you actually complete that whole setup. So once you do that, then you're going to have your CDN active. Okay, so back to where we were. You're just going to continue to go down, and as you can see, I'm not stopping anywhere because there's not really anywhere else that you need to absolutely check off. You can do verify rewrite rules. That's going to be fine. But everything else seems to be in line. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to save all your settings. So save all your settings at the very bottom one. Okay, save all your settings. Once you do that, then you're going to hit save settings, purge caches, and then you're going to go up to performance and you're going to do it again just to make sure that you did it all. Okay, and then you got your total cache plugin all set up. This is everything you're going to need. Now I do want to make one mention that sometimes a total cache plugin can conflict with different plugins. Like this one in particular conflicts with WooCommerce. Now WooCommerce conflicts with one of these in particular buttons. Okay, so it might be the minify, it might be the opcode. You're just going to have to figure out based on what theme you have, and if you're going to do an e-commerce site, which one of these by troubleshooting is actually conflicting with yours. Okay, but that's how you're going to troubleshoot it. And what's going to happen with WooCommerce, and saying this in closing, is that whenever somebody goes to check out, you're just going to see this rerunning little turning thing for the actual thing to start doing the transaction. It's never going to stop. So it never stops because there's a conflict with this particular setup here. So if you're going to do an e-commerce site and you have this set up, just wanting to give you that heads up. Okay.